Yo, what is up? Back again, Pavy Daily Takes. I'm not gonna make this long today. Just want to come on and give y'all my thoughts on the NBA Cup, which is the second annual NBA Cup starts today. It's a lot of great action in the league today. I know Joel Embiid comes back against the New York Knicks, if I'm not mistaken. I wanted to be able to check that game out and see how the Sixers look. Well, I know Maxi's not back, but still see how the Sixers look. I know there's a lot of guys hurt right now, unfortunately. Chet. Uh, I don't want to say fractured his hip, but kind of fractured his hip. That's unfortunate. The Pelicans missing half of their roster. KD is out. I think Bradley Beal is fine. I was watching the game. We kind of like hyper extended his knee, but I think Bradley Beal is fine. I haven't checked to see if he's playing tonight, but I just want to give my thoughts on like just the future of the kind of the NBA Cup and just how it worked last year. I think that in the early season last year, everybody was kind of like just wondering, what to expect, kind of sort of. And I kind of enjoyed the NBA Cup action. I think the court is a little bit weird, a little loud, but like whatever. I think the court was loud, but like whatever, that's fine. I thought the final game, the Vegas part of it last year, I thought was really dope. I think that anytime you can get sports to Vegas, I think it's a really fun thing and like a fun little event. And I think that over time it can grow to be like maybe a mini all-star weekend, kind of like in the early part of the season, kind of in like the dog days of the season and while you're still competing with football season, because obviously football is king pretty much until the Super Bowl. That's also why when people were talking about the ratings, I was like, I mean, if we get around, March and like all the other sports are gone and it's just basketball, and we get around there and the ratings are still low, okay, we need to call the authorities and figure out what's going on. But there's just so many other sports on. Whereas even me, excuse me as an avid basketball fan, like an avid basketball fan, I even like even what was it, Sunday night, good hoop on, but the Lions are playing a game against the Texans. I've been watching more football this year. Even, in the early, I think it was like opening week, it was Dodgers Yankees World Series. As somebody who lives in LA, bro, I'm about to watch the Dodgers. So I think the NBA Cup is also a way to, I guess, put some excitement and have a game that means something in your early season. And also, I think that as we become more indoctrinated by it, and as we get, used to it, I think winning it will mean something. Like I think that you could have a team where, they do a clean sweep, right? Like, let's say they had the best record in the league, they win the NBA Cup and they win the NBA championship. I think that can mean something. It's going to take, 5, 10, 15 years if this thing keeps going. But, I really think that like that could, mean something and have an impact on the way you think about how great a team was as we move into the future. So, I think it's good for that. And also I think that at a certain point in time, I know even when, some of y'all don't know, but I'm an avid 2K player. I don't play against people, so don't y'all come over here and ask me to play. I don't play against nobody. I just build dynasties and build teams and do that. But if you play into the future, the NBA Cup actually lasts longer. I think that is something that you maybe could see. Like I don't want to say like you would see it on All-Star Weekend. I don't know how you would get people to, play on All-Star Weekend when you have a break. But I do think the Cup could be something that lasts longer past. I think they usually had a finals in like, I think it's December. I could be wrong. I think it was December, but I think it could be something that lasts until January, maybe even March. You play the championship in March and you still play it in Vegas. But you add more games to it. You expand it a little bit. I feel like they're, following granted, I don't follow European soccer that closely, but I feel like they're following like kind of like the European soccer thing, where it's like, I know that you play your regular league and then you go to Champions League, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. You go to Champions League and it's like the best teams from around Europe play, and whoever wins Champions League is crowned kind of, the king of whatever. So yeah, with the NBA Cup, man, I'm very excited to see how it works out for year 2. I want to see if the intensity is the same as it was for last year. Because I do feel like guys, it was like a little bit more on the line. And when you put more on the line, especially when you add the money aspect into it, because, I know, yeah, the starters may be getting the big time bucks and millions of dollars, but those other guys on the end of the bench, bro, that $500,000 can definitely help them, especially depending on what state you're in. An extra $500,000 in California, brother, you need that. So I'm excited to see how it goes. And like I said, I do think that over time, this could be something that will mean more than what it means right now. And I think that, in about 10, 15 years, if you see a team that does like a clean sweep, as I said before, that'll mean something. But like I said, I don't want to make this too long because I myself want to get out here and watch some of this NBA action today. So I don't want to make this too long, but I just wanted to make sure I came on here, gave y'all my thoughts, and hope y'all having an incredible Tuesday. And until next time, man, Pavy Daily Takes.